Uh, anything Donald Trump does right now, I mean, it's not just headlines. It is like it goes bloody viral. Like, for example, you have that, what is his name? Jimmy Carter, who died, that president who died, 100 years old. And you got Donald Trump sitting with Obama, actually sitting down, and he talking into his ear, and Obama laughing. And you begin to think, like, what you guys were just putting on a fake show, or it was real? And then Kamala Harris in the front with her dumbass husband, and she turned around and they ignored her. And before Donald Trump could walk out, Mike Pence, his old VP, he had to stand because he's the president, so shook hands. So that was a little nice. I don't know, where was Joe Biden? Okay. So whatever Donald Trump is doing right now, it's already making headlines, and I guess the media loves to um, just loves to absorb, swallow, or make a story about it. He and Donald Trump knows he can say anything controversial, like instead of Gulf of Mexico, calls it Gulf of America. He just knows how to play the media. Okay. And yeah, I'll tariff China, and I'll tariff Canada, and I'll tariff everybody, and USA has to be number one, and blah 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 blah. So anyway, Donald Trump is Donald Trump. Okay, but now, if you check the headlines, this one really shocked everyone when they said Emirati billionaire and Trump become allies. And who they are talking about is this guy, DAMAC chairman for luxury properties, Hussain Sajwani. Okay, very powerful guy, well connected with the sheikhs. He's a billionaire. But what I thought is, well, I will tell you some things about him instead of you searching around and hearing it. These are facts. Took me some time to put it together, and their relationship goes back to, I mean, 2000s, when Donald Trump was more of the guy who would, you know, he would give you his name and you pay him royalties. So he had the Donald Trump International Golf Course, Donald Trump's uh, signature series buildings, Donald Trump apartments. By the way, if you go long back enough, there was Donald Trump water, there was Donald Trump steak. I want you to Google search Donald Trump water, Veldam, like water with Donald Trump's photograph. This was during the time of The Apprentice, that show, which I really love. I have all the episodes downloaded. Then steak was there. By the way, do you know I made the mistake of selling that thing off? I had a Donald Trump's university. I think I have it somewhere. I'm not too sure where. Donald Trump's university, Donald Trump with Robert Kiyosaki on investment, Donald Trump with this guy. And you would get a Donald Trump if you subscribe to his university, Donald Trump University. You would get a certificate and all that. And anyway, he was sued for it, which I think now, it's only now he paid back and said, okay, let's close the case. So, yeah, Donald Trump was a friend to anybody who would pay him money, use his name with respect, pay him royalties. And, he's a businessman. Yeah. He's a businessman. He's not a politician. He's first a businessman, then he's a politician who plays his cards very well. And yeah, we always have this thing that the higher powers that be have appointed him, because if they didn't want him, he would not be. How did Obama come from nowhere? The powers that be appointed him, do our job, be our mouthpiece, from Ronald Reagan to everyone else. You be our mouthpiece, you do what we tell you to do, you say what we tell you to say, you'll be in power. You start doing too much Ganmasti. Ganmasti is in Hindi. You can ask somebody who speaks Hindi. Then you'll have a JFK issue. And JFK, I know People say conspiracy theories and all that. But JFK did not die by one single person's bullet. Like 9/11, it was my theory. Maybe you can tell me that I'm wrong. 9/11 was not done by a man in a mountain with mountain goats or some amateur Afghani or Saudi pilots. How did the building number 7, how did it fall down like a controlled demolition? Nothing hit it, right? So, and everything burnt. Steel melted, became like water. Steel, molten metal, everything melted. But they still got the passport intact. Funny, right? And the president ordered no need to research, no need to perform autopsy. Clean it all up, bury it, destroy the evidence. Finish. Pentagon, an airplane. Airplane fuselage is soft. And Pentagon, you can Google search how thick and strong the building is. It's special mixture of concrete, cement, and metal. The airplane went through it, and there is no video recording of it. Even though there were so many cameras, there's a bright light. And anyway, forget all that. So Donald Trump makes friends with rich people. It's a good taste. He doesn't waste his time with losers. DAMAC Properties, luxury development, the big boss, Sajwani, he and Donald Trump had a collaboration from the year 2000, which opened in 2017. Okay, he would pay Donald Trump for the royalties, and all luxury brand had Donald Trump's signature. Okay, so Hussain Sajwani made a very smart choice. And because he tied up with him, they kept in touch. You know, Arabs, especially Emiratis, if they like you and they want to keep you, they will be very sweet with you. And Americans love ass kissing. They love, oh, my brother, oh, my this. Like Donald Trump, when he got the election, went to Saudi and Saudi sheikh, oh, hugging, and they will rub each other's noses. Like how Modi hugs the Arab sheikhs, Muslims, but he doesn't hug the same Muslims in India because the Indian Muslims are poor. Arab Muslims are. Modi is also smart. I like Modi. Okay. So Sajwani, Hussain Sajwani, made sure that he kept in touch with him. I'm sure he must have donated to various campaigns, various funds. They celebrated New Year. Sajwani, with his family, went to visit Mar-a-Lago. So they have made sure that they kept the bond. And during his political campaign, he was a very big donor and very big supporter. He kept praising him in all the media. He praised his acumen and his leadership. Same with the Qatar CEO for Qatar Airways. Can't get his name. What is his name? He's another guy who was very smart. Qatar Airways CEO. What is his name? Not Badr, the old one. This one, what is his name? This guy, very intelligent, very smart. I'll give you his name so you can Google search. Akbar al-Baker. Yeah, very smart. And even though Donald Trump criticized the Muslims, at Qatar CEO, they knew they are playing a game. They just knew that he is playing a game just to get votes. Akbar al-Baker, one of the most respected heads of the airline world. And imagine, Qatar, they made sure that they competed with Emirates neck to neck. Okay, so they both share a common business philosophy: real estate, luxury, personal branding and business branding, luxury, bold styles, expensive, couture kind of fashion. So both of them have the same. Trump brand has been used extensively by DAMAC with pride on luxury developments, exclusive offers, and he has always tried to position Trump as like the gold standard. And despite political controversies, Sajwani has only spoken good about him, which Donald Trump really loves. If you're loyal to him, he will make sure he'll be with you no matter what happens. Like Dinesh D'Souza, I want you to Google search. Um, he was a critic of Obama. Obama made sure that he was not only jailed, but his career, his reputation was destroyed. Dinesh D'Souza, Indian origin, settled in USA and a political commentator. Dinesh D'Souza, Google this. Donald Trump, when he came in power, he pardoned everything of Dinesh D'Souza, clean slate. So whomsoever supports Donald Trump, like Dana White, dead loyal to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump will do anything to support him. So now, because Trump is bragging about how many people support him, rich, like Tesla, like Mark Zuckerberg, even this guy, what is his name? Yeah, SoftBank's CEO. He has pledged 100 billion. So Sajwani also wanted to say, listen, I also want to be in your good books. How much should I invest? So he said $20 billion. Invest in data centers. Make sure that I can open data centers, give more jobs. And Donald Trump also knows he's a businessman. He needs return on investment. So I told him, you support me, I'll take care of you. So, and, Sajwani has made sure that Donald Trump was praised. It seems after he won, Sajwani claimed that this is the most amazing news for his family, not just the country. And Sajwani has been making sure that enough and more investment come in, provided they offer permits. And the UAE Sheikh would any day welcome all the sheikhs, whether it's Mohammed bin Salman, Mohammed bin Zayed. They love this guy. And to boost, modern thinking and futuristic stuff, he is encouraging AI, cryptocurrency, digital economic growth. A lot of these forward thinkers, they will come to Donald Trump. And yes, Donald Trump also exploits and tries to make money out of all this. I admire Donald Trump. He's almost 70 or 80 or whatever. What is Donald Trump's age? 1 second. Donald Trump age. He is 78 years. Goodness gracious. A guy who's 80 years old is unbelievable. And he has a nice pot belly. He drinks Coke, eats burgers. The guy, yeah. So Trump. So now you have all these big investors, all these big powerful people backing Donald Trump. No one can stop. And now his next target is OpenAI and ChatGPT, Microsoft, and yes, Tim Cook, Apple. And yeah, they'll also make sure Google also follows suit. So overall, what do I think? Donald Trump is playing his cards well. He's getting the right people to invest. He's getting the most powerful people, the people with the deepest pockets. And he is determined to make America first, like they call it. So if you want to be part of his party, his small little gang, keep him happy. He'll keep you happy. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Very soon, and Donald Trump is smart. Very soon he will go to Putin. He will go to Xi Jinping behind closed doors, talk and say, support me, I support you. But outside I'll show little blah, blah, blah I'll make. But you should understand. They'll say, okay, fine, just don't do this. We'll play along. Because end of the day, politics is what? It's a game. Just like Obama was calling Donald Trump Hitler not to vote for him, and Donald Trump was calling him names. But then they sat together and they were joking. Right? That's how the world is. Anyway, you let me know your thoughts. Maybe you know more. Love to hear your perspective. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free. Comment down below. It's me signing off. You guys take care.